Hey, welcome to High Key Healing Oasis. My name is Ikare. In this video, we're going to get into ways one can attract love, soulmate, twin flame, destiny mate by utilizing the cosmic ruling energy of Nauthiz. Pretty hot topic these days. Twin flames, soulmate, and I'm not sure many people are aware. Of course, I don't hear it and all the noise I hear on social media for the most part. I don't hear many people getting into the fact that the soul is created in stages. And so you have various levels of soulmates. You know what I'm saying? You have parts of your soul family that are highly evolved, are more inclined to do the right thing. You know what I'm saying? They're closer to the light, as they say. And you have part of your soul family that is on the dark side. They're attracted to negativity, violence, and all of that. And then you also have your soulmates that are of a higher vibration. And then you have those soulmates that are a lower vibration. You know what I'm saying? Where you are in consciousness has a impact on which one of these mates you're going to deal with for a substantial amount of time. If you're more evolved consciously, you know what I'm saying, you're not going to tolerate, even if it's a strong connection, even if you feel that magnetism with this person, you're not going to stay with them for too long. You know what I'm saying? Because you're recognizing the destructive tendencies of this person, and you're going to keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? You may try to hold on for a little bit, but you're not going to allow yourself um, to be drugged for so long. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna tolerate it. It's just gonna be antagonistic to your soul, to your spirit, to allow yourself to get drugged by a lower vibratory mate. You know what I'm saying? So one of the keys to attracting one of your higher level soulmates, or even your twin flame, which is your highest coupling, and then your twin flame is the when the soul is created, is split into two. This is your other half. This is your twin flame. This is the embodiment of love. Your twin flame is not going to drag you. Your twin flame is not going to abuse you. You know what I'm saying? We all know people who met in high school and they've been together for decades, been together for 30 years, 40 years. These couples we rarely hear speak on social media these days. So I encourage the newbies on the path. You have to, I can't tell you what to do, but you have to just about ignore all the stuff you hear in terms of twin flame and soulmate stuff that you hear on social media, because it's coming from a place of a lot of wounded individuals are flooding the airwaves. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people who made poor choices, conscious made a conscious decision to deal with dysfunction, and when it doesn't work up, when it didn't work out for them, they're on social media hollering about it. You know what I'm saying? That is information that you don't want no parts of. You know what I'm saying? If you genuinely want a high vibrational mate, you're going to have to evolve yourself, because your higher aspect, your twin flame, your true twin flame, is not going to tolerate foolishness. They're going to keep it moving. And some that are barking have had that happen to them. They have met a higher vibrational mate, but they wasn't ready for that mate yet. They were still low vibe, still negative thoughts, still destructive actions. And so they let a potentially life changing event like meeting your twin flame get away from them, because they simply wasn't ready. So they will, in their turn, they'll find their frequency, they'll find a mate on their frequency, and then they'll, probably stay together for a while. But the higher vibratory mates, you have to really work, transform your consciousness and keep your vibration high to attract these people to you. You know what I'm saying? So feeding into too much negativity that you see on social media is not the way to go. People are terrified of dating now based on the information they get on social media, which is mostly coming from a lot of wounded people. So listen to a lot of negativity, in terms of dating and twin flaming and soulmate and stuff, this will keep your frequency low because now you're judging your own reality based on what you see on social media. And this is a no-no. You know what I'm saying? As I stated earlier, we all know people who met in high school, met in middle school, and still together to this day. 30 years, 40 years still together. Like, what did they do to maintain a beautiful relationship for decades? You know what I'm saying? Examples like Jimmy Carter and his wife. They stayed together for over 70 years until the wife just recently passed. That's twin flame. You know what I'm saying? Ossie Davis, actor Ossie Davis, and Ruby D, actress Ruby D, over 60 years of marriage. That's twin flame. You know what I'm saying? And when we talk about dark soulmates, Bonnie and Clyde, according to the research, they really loved each other, but they was wilding out together, inseparable. They died together. That's what you call dark soulmate energy. Either way, your soulmate, your twin flame is going to love you. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to beat you up. They're not going to abuse you. So when you get these little readers who telling you somebody who's abusing you and bringing all type of havoc in your life, take a note of where you were in your consciousness, in your thinking before you met this person that made your life a living hell where you, in desperation mode for intimacy. You know what I'm saying? That you break your boundaries for orgasm. Most of us are guilty of that. You know what I'm saying? So anybody that's curling your toes now, according to the superstar readers and psychic people, is your twin flame and your soulmate. Your soulmate is your twin flame is your highest coupling. This is love. People that stay together 30, 40 years, they're not on social media like the wounded people are. So you never hear their stories. You know what I'm saying? So many stories of one putting the other through school, and the other one, once they graduate from school, depending on their profession, more likely is making more money than the other, but they still love each other. Twin flames love each other. They help each other. They help each other to grow and evolve. There's no, what sense does it make for you to have a quote unquote twin flame? This person drags you to death, wreaks havoc, and brings chaos in all of your world. But then some superstar reader tells you, oh, well, you had to go do that. They just prepared you for another twin flame. Does that make any sense? Once you think about it, it doesn't make any sense. This is a degenerate male, a degenerate female that you allow to drag you. You know what I'm saying? That's all that was. You know what I'm saying? Your soulmate or your twin flame is going to be an instant magnetism. It's going to be more than just a sexual desire. It's going to be an instant magnetism, even stronger so with your twin flame or your destiny mate. Your destiny mate or your twin flame, this person, you're going to do magnificent things together. No one, your twin flame is not going to go for carrying you. That is not no twin. That's not twin flame stuff. The twin flames are going to work together. They're going to help each other grow. They're going to help each other evolve together. You know what I'm saying? Together. Nobody is carrying nobody. They're in it together. That's true soulmate twin flame stuff. You know what I'm saying? Nobody is laying around talking about being carried, especially in a time like we're in today. You're talking about wicked governments that are planning to depopulate the world, they're already attacking the air, as you know, with the chemtrails. They're attacking your food stuff with the GMOs. Water now is dehydrating people. They are poisoning all of the elements. Everything is going up, and you're looking for somebody to carry you. This is beyond trifling actions, trifling behavior. You know what I'm saying? These people are trying to usher in what they call what do you call it? Where everybody, a universal income, where you're basically a new slave, where you're microchipped and they got everything on you. If they already got it established in China, like you're looking for somebody to carry you while your governments are trying to kill you. This is beyond trifling behavior. You need somebody strong to guide you through these times. And this is what your twin flames are going to do for you. Your true soulmate is going to do this for you. Now, as I stated earlier, you can attract what is called a dark soulmate energy, somebody that's within your family, not your soul family, but they're more inclined toward the destructive aspects of things. Negative thinking, you'll have financial losses dealing with these people. There's a magnetism for them, but they're on the lower vibe. Let them go and call out for somebody that is going to help you. You have, like I stated earlier, the soul is created in stages, and you have various levels of soulmates. So if you meet a soulmate and they're on a low vibe, they're destructive, negative thinking, they're bringing you down, you can move on. That is not the only one that you have in this world. You know what I'm saying? They may not be around you in your town. You may have to relocate to meet them, but it'll be an instant magnetism. You know what I'm saying? I have a couple relatives met in high school. They worked at different jobs, they've been together for 40 years. They have a business now together. That is twin flame action. Sure, they had the little ups and downs, but there was no physical abuse. You know what I'm saying? There was, maybe, everybody's not gonna be at odds from time to time, but they still hung it together 40 years. So you don't hear many of these stories online like this. You hear a lot of the wounded people yapping about this and yapping about that. Many haven't healed from what I call the thug era, still suffering from the 90s, late 80s, 90s thug era, those bad choices many of us made during that era. Babies came out of that era, and we're still reeling from that. So those of us that are reluctant to heal and evolve, these governments got these AR sex robots ready for those that refuse to heal and evolve. They got universal income with your name on it, and they got a sex robot with your name on it for those that refuse to heal and evolve. I tell you, tragic for the soul, tragic for your ancestry, tragic for your bloodline if you decide to go that route. That means you've given up on elevating yourself and you decide that a robot is best for you. I tell you, you did not. I hate to believe you reincarnated to end up with a sex robot. I'm positive this is not why you reincarnated. But when you're caught up with so much nonsense on social media these days, it has people terrified to date. And I assure you that your soulmate, your highest couple, your destiny mate, or your twin flame is out there searching for you. But not when your frequency is low, though. So you have to cleanse your mind, cleanse your consciousness from all the nonsense that you've taken in on social media and move forward. You have to heal from this. You know what I'm saying? So cleansing your aura, cleansing your consciousness, as I stated in one of my previous videos, there can also be cursed energy within a genetic line that causes all type of illnesses, health issues, entities, or demonic influence to also impact your personal relationships. You know what I'm saying? So I also do healing work to help those to heal from such dynamics, energetic dynamics that may be causing havoc in their love and romance life or just relationship with the family dynamic period. This is part of the healing work I do here at High Key Healing Oasis. So if you're interested in that type work, send me an email. We can set up a consultation that is free, and we can help to clear away those energies if you're struggling in the love and romance sector or area. But I'm here to tell you, a lot of people are wising up. Those of us that are in our right mind, we are also paying attention to social media. We're seeing we go from one crazy trend to the other, and a lot of people are no longer tolerating foolishness. They're not tolerating being used and abused anymore. They're wising up, especially if they've worked themselves up and they accumulated, a little money, a little property or whatever. They're not allowing people now to come into their life and wreck their lives. People are getting tired. People are wising up now. So you have to really level yourself up if you strongly desire a higher vibrational mate. They're not into carrying anybody. It's too hard out here now. You know what I'm saying? Everything is going up, and you are at war, whether you want to believe it or not, with these tyrannical governments. So having your twin flame or a strong soulmate on your side, that is ideal right now. And one way that you're going to attract such a being, you're going to have to heal your mind. You're going to have to purify those emotions. Easier said than done, especially if you don't have the right tools to help you to cleanse and purify your mind. All the garbage you accumulated from watching social media, all the pain that you're seeing on social media, you're observing this energy, and it's got you terrified to even date, scared for anybody to say anything to you. You have to get away from this because you never know who is trying to get at you this particular day. You decide you don't want to be bothered. That could be that one that's trying to get at you. But when you're wounded, you're going to shoot that person down. You know what I'm saying? So I can only encourage you to heal from the nonsense that you are absorbing from social media. Heal from your own poor choices. Be honest with yourself. If you was one of those, and I'm guilty of this too in my younger days, of gravitating toward the hoochie mama and the rowdy hood chick. I had an affinity for the rowdy hood chick and the hoochie mama that kicks your doors in, flatten your tires. They want to put sugar in my gas tank back in the '90s. I had those type of women I was attracted to all the time for whatever reason. Well, I know the reason I was vibing low. So only took for me when I got serious with my studies and more serious in terms of elevating consciousness to where I had no desire for such a mate. And even though they may come at me today, it is no deal because I feel the vibe. I don't want none of that chaos today. You know what I'm saying? So that is imperative that you work on ways to evolve yourself, elevate your consciousness. Because your highest coupling, a lot of times, just through observation, a lot of times a person will have a high vibratory being come into their life, but they're not ready at that time. Your twin flame, your highest coupling, they're going to challenge you to evolve. They're going to challenge you to grow. And if you're not ready to grow and evolve at that time, you're more likely going to run that person off, and you're going to deal with somebody of a lower frequency. Now, this is a choice you made. Now, when that choice you made doesn't work out, now we encourage you to stay on social media with it. There's enough foolishness already plastering the airwaves on social media for people making those poor choices. If you're making choices based on, you had none in a while, and you just got to have some sex with a person that's physically attractive, and what the hell, let me get my rocks off. When it doesn't end well, we encourage you to stay on social media with it. You know what I'm saying? So the solution here is to heal yourself, heal from your poor choices, heal from the nonsense you're absorbing on social media or these experts. Seek out those couples that have been together for a half century, 20 years, 30 years. Seek out those couples. You know what I'm saying? See what they did, see what they're doing and have done over the decades to sustain a successful relationship. These people are not flooding the airwaves like all the pain that we're seeing for the most part. You know what I'm saying? Evolve on purpose. Decide today that, you know what, I am going to heal my mind. I'm going to do it for myself, do it for my soul, I'm going to do it for the babies. The babies deserve to have two adults in the home that are in harmony with each other. You can't expect to be in chaos and somebody to come in on a high frequency and deal with you. It's just not happening. They're going to keep it moving, depending on how evolved they are. Once they feel that vibe, but in the first couple of days, the first couple of weeks or so, they got to keep it moving anyway. They ain't got time for it, especially if they're doing a tremendous amount of work on themselves to stay elevated. They don't have any time for foolishness, whether they're men or women. A lot of people are just getting tired. You know what I'm saying? These people also work. They also run businesses, and yet they also make time to do things that keep their mind, their thoughts elevated, their consciousness elevated, their vibration high. So for you to think you're going to come into these people's life and wreak havoc based on what you see on social media and reality TV shows, it's just not going to happen. They're going to leave you right where you at, ready for universal income and sex robots. I hope we don't come to that, but I see it coming though. I tell you, there's a lot of wounded people that don't want to heal right now, so they're probably going to be open to those sex robots. They're gonna have the celebrities. They're gonna put that shit out there like this is okay to do. This is the next thing right now, and people are gonna go co-sign with it. But anyway, on to more serious matters. Again, the soul is created in stages, and you have various levels of soulmates. So if you meet one and they're just not ready, you feel the magnetism. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. You feel the vibe. You know there's something special about this person, but they're inclined to the dark side. I mean, by the dark side, their thoughts are destructive, they're abusive, they're just bad luck energy. When you beat them and you get with them for a little bit, everything about your life begins to go down. That is when it's time to go. You can let go. You don't have to hold on to low vibratory beings or mates, even family members carry that dark energy. I know many of you know what I'm talking about, where you have cousins, uncles, aunts, even your parents could be of the dark side. They can be very destructive to you, especially if you are more inclined towards the light. You are more evolved. You're more on the spiritual path than they are. They are attracted to your light, but they're only bringing chaos into your life. You have an option to evolve yourself. You have an option also to remove yourself from that dynamic and to align yourself with those family soulmates that are of a higher frequency. They're also in the world. You know what I'm saying? And I know many of us have met those higher level beings that feel like family. They may be on the other side of the country or even in different parts of the world. There's just a natural inclination for that person. That person is more likely in your soul family. You know what I'm saying? Soulmates can also be best of friends, long friends that are soulmates, not necessarily romantic, but somebody here you reincarnated with. Maybe one is a bit older, a bit younger, but y'all decided, you know what? Somebody is going to help somebody to grow and evolve in this lifetime. And y'all will meet when you're supposed to meet in divine time. And those soulmates help each other to grow and evolve and have some of the best friendships that span decades. That is also soul family, soulmate type information, type energy dynamic. You know what I'm saying? So the moral of this story is you do not have to stay in dysfunction because this person is one of your soulmates. You have more than one soulmate. Your God self, many people don't recognize their God self, but your God self created more than one higher self. So now you have more than one soulmate. Your twin flame or your destiny mate, however, that is your highest coupling. This person is nothing but love for you. This person is going to do nothing but help you to grow and evolve in all areas, financially, health wise. It's going to be very beneficial to your whole soul to connect with your destiny mate or your twin flame. It's going to be more than just sex. You know what I'm saying? This person is going to make improvements in all areas of your life. People that have met their destiny mate or their twin flame, they instantly skyrocket in all areas of their life. It's not just sex. You know what I'm saying? It's not just somebody got a lot of money and it's beyond the trifling things we got going on today in terms of some serious energy, soulmate dynamic stuff. It's none of the foolishness you see on social media. But you're gonna have to heal yourself to align with that person though. And that person could be all around you, right? It could be around you right now. It's a vibe that people are now looking for. If this person is highly evolved, they are feeling your vibe. They don't care what you look like on the outside. You can be, you could be looking fabulous on the outside. When they look in your eyes and they feel that vibe, if they don't like what they see or feel, no deal. They are not finna jeopardize their peace of mind. They're not finna take a chance on you coming into their life, bringing them down. They're just not going to do it when your frequency is low. So if you run it just by, by chance you run into a high level being or your soulmate or your twin flame, this person is on a higher frequency. You can feel it. You feel something, you feel great magnetism with this person. Open up to the healing this person has for you. You know what I'm saying? I can only encourage you, don't run away from the healing and the love this person has for you. Perhaps depending on your, what you've been through in your life, maybe you're not used to love. Real love may be a scary thing for you if you're not used to that. If you haven't been loved from your family, no love from your mates, perhaps you've been, molested or raped or whatever the case, and you just haven't experienced a lot of love. But this person, this destiny mate, this twin flame comes to show you what love is all about. When you feel that, don't run from it. Embrace it. Allow this person to come into your life to help you to heal. And y'all grow together. Your twin flame out there is looking for such a dynamic. You know what I'm saying? Whether there's a male or female, they're looking for you. They need you. You know what I'm saying? They don't need the chaos though. So, nobody is selling your highest coupling, which many people claim they're looking for. You're that destiny mate, that twin flame. They're not dealing with chaos. They're not going to sit back watching all the ratchet stuff on social media with you. They're not laying around watching reality TV shows with you. They're about their business. They're about progress. That's what I mean by helping you to grow and evolve. When you meet such a person, you feel the vibe, you feel the magnetism, and the stuff that you want to entertain, which is low vibe, this person wants no parts of it, embrace that. Get away from the foolishness that's been programming you anyway and open yourself up to healing and evolution. Evolve on purpose. So if you enjoyed this information, let me get into the energies I work with. I'm up here yapping. This is Nauthiz. Nauthiz runic energy. A very powerful rune energy for attracting a lover or a mate. It's an energy of need. So in this case, it's your need for romance, your need for your soulmate, your need for your destiny mate. You know what I'm saying? Meditating on this symbol and be as specific as you can in what you need in a mate, down to the letter. I can't help but to stress to be as specific as you can, and also ask that this person be ready for love, ready for truth. You know what I'm saying? Don't leave out the ready part, because you can they'll show up. They'll show up not ready though. If you're truly ready to take that next step in your evolution with a higher vibratory mate, be as specific as you can when you put this intent to this runic energy of Nauthiz. Simply invoke the energy of Nauthiz to permeate your mind, permeate your consciousness. Allow the energy, see the energy combing your aura, and I'll ask the energy to bring into your world what you need. It's also a protection room too, so you can utilize the energies to protect you, also to bring into your world what you need in a mate. This is what I'm talking about, evolving on purpose. You are now making a conscious decision to alter your vibration with this cosmic runic energy of Nauthiz. You're not going after somebody that don't want you. You know what I'm saying? You are leveling yourself up, and you are allowing somebody to come into your life based on they feel your vibe. They feel a familiarity to you. You know what I'm saying? Like they feel like you feel like family, like I know you. That is how you attract your soulmate or your twin flame, by altering your vibration. Not little childish binding spells that are going on right now, trying to manipulate somebody into loving you that don't love you. How is that working out, by the way? By the stuff I see on social media, is not working out either. Temporary fix. Permanent fix is to elevate your consciousness and raise your vibration. And no, you're not going to eat your way into this. You're going to have to find some type of spiritual practice that helps to raise your consciousness and raise your vibration. It's worth it, you know what I'm saying, to find a higher level soulmate or your destiny mate. This is life changing. So it's worth putting in the effort to elevate your consciousness. It's worth it, you know what I'm saying? Especially in times like this, we all need somebody that's going to come into our life and be a benefit, not a detriment. So this is one tool that you can meditate upon that will assist you. And also, here's another version of it out of my book, Spiritual and Magical Uses of the Runic Energies. We have in the top right the Apicus constellation, and we have in the top left the Serpents constellation, both powerful constellations connected with the god Odin and his sacrifice he gave when he won the Rune energy. So very powerful imagery here of Nauthiz to meditate upon to help draw to your spirit love, real love. Now, if you're looking for somebody to control and manipulate or somebody to carry you, this is not for you. It is time out for that type of foolishness. This ain't the early 1900s no more. You know what I'm saying? Like those who really desire that soul, make that destiny mate, this energy is for you. I tell you, like waiting for somebody to come in and to carry you, and while you just sit back and do nothing, that is trifling behavior. Your twin flame, your higher destiny mate ain't going for that. I'm telling you that right now. They're not going for it. Your higher level soulmate is not going for that. Maybe one of your dark soulmates that are on a lower frequency, they may tolerate you for a little bit. But your higher level soulmates, your higher level, your twin flame destiny mate, they're not tolerating that at all. So if you have any questions, I said it a few moments ago, a lot of times when we're having issues and relationships across the board, whether it's family or romance, it could be curse related, demonic influences impacting the whole genetic line. So give me a holler. We can work on ways to eradicate those energies from your whole genetic line, obviously yourself, your genetic line included, and also to help you guide you towards, the information that will help to keep your frequency on the high side, and that'll be more conducive to attracting your ideal mate. I tell you, it is needed. The planet needs it. The people that are trying to control you, that are working on depopulating the planet as we speak, they love to see you in chaos. They love to see the family dynamic in chaos and disarray. They can better and easily rule over you and control you when you're in disarray. One way that you're going to help to, free the planet of this foolishness is not only to heal yourself, but to unite with one of your higher vibratory mates, whether it's a soulmate or your destiny mate. You know what I'm saying? This is one way of fighting back, healing yourself, because they want to keep you distracted with entertainment. They want to keep you distracted, with all the weather stuff that's going on. They want to keep the family dynamic in disarray. This gives them more time to imprison you the way they want to imprison you. You know what I'm saying? So you want a revolutionary act. It's not going out with some damn protests, protest signs or whatever. It's evolving on purpose. They can't stand when you decide to evolve on purpose. They can better rule over you when you're in a low frequency, when you're in disarray, when you're caught up in a bunch of pain and agony on social media. They love when you're in that mode. You know what I'm saying? Do something revolutionary with yourself. Evolve on purpose. This helps to attract any of your higher level soulmates or that destiny mate or twin flame energy. So until next time, you have any questions, give me a holler. Until next time, peace.